So I'm sure you can tell by the title that I love this game. It's really good. It's come out. Um, I've played Budokai 2 and 3. I haven't played like any of the other ones. Like, well, I don't mean other one. I mean like the first one. And I played Xenoverse 2. I haven't played the first one of that either. And I've also played Dragon Ball Kakarot. And they're all like kind of similar in ways, but they're all distinctive. And this is basically just Budokai 4. I'm pretty sure that's even what they said at one point. I might have just seen that somewhere random, but it's basically what this game is. But it is really good. I definitely think that it's worth checking out. It's worth playing. I guess like there's really only two bad things I can think about it. One of them's not even that bad. But the first bad thing is that it's the cutscenes of the game. If you can even like call them that, there barely is any actual animation. Whenever it plays an animation, it'll play for like 2 seconds and then it just pauses, and then like effects play, or it'll just be slideshows. And anytime there is an animation, like an actual fully animated cutscene, it's like no longer than maybe like 10-20 seconds, and it can be like pretty serious moments in this anime and story, and it just gets reduced down into a slideshow. That's another thing I just now thought of, is that if you don't even like watch the series at all, you're not really gonna know what's going on, because it goes through the game really fast. Because I'm sure most of you already know this by now. The game's out for a little bit, but each like character, or so far that's what I think it is. I know a lot of characters. I don't know if each ever character, like each individual, but a lot of characters have their own like custom story mode. I don't even know what I'm saying, but they have their own like story you can go through. So I'm assuming that they just made it go so fast so that you can get those pretty quick. But so far I spent about 10 hours through the game. I've messed around with custom battles. The custom battles are really fun to mess around with. I mean, you can do some pretty cool stuff with that. I've played played against some people that I know, and honestly, the like PvE fights are fine. It's fine, but some like randomly. I'm not trying to spoil anything. There's like at the very beginning of the game, there's like 2 or 3 fights that are ridiculously hard, and then like all the way through the rest of Z and then into Super, because I'm talking about Goku's story. Everyone knows Goku. Through Z and into Super until the very end of the Super, it's not like hard at all again. It's probably like a little difficult, but from the very start of Goku's story, at least Goku. I haven't played any other stories, but Goku's story at the very start to the very end, that's the only hardest part, is the start and the ending. And then even the ending, I died maybe like 2 or 3 times, and then randomly it just got easier. You can like reduce the difficulty. I never do that, because I'm a pro gamer. I can play games, and I played them, and it just got like randomly easier. So I don't know if it just gets easier by default, or maybe I just got better. I don't think so, but I've almost first tried every single thing in between. Maybe like once or twice I didn't, because I was watching something on my laptop. But or that's it. Like other than that, the game's pretty good. I definitely think that it's worth checking out. There's a ton of characters, ton of things you can do. No, another complaint I just thought about. Whenever you're playing against another person, like PvP together, I don't know if it's online, but I know you definitely feel like split screen, like local play. I don't know online game. You can only play in hyperbolic time chamber, which I guess makes sense. 'Cause that's like a training ground. But at the same time, it would be cool to fight on the other maps, instead of just this one map. Because that just gets a little boring over time. But I mean, overall the game's fun, worth checking out. Yeah, that's about all I have to say. Check it out yourself, guys.